doing?
Good. How are you?
Goodness.
Motown needs more people like Barbara Jones.
I love the city so much, but sometimes the city of Detroit does not love itself or its residents.
She's been laid off. She's seen her son nearly killed in a gang attack. She's been robbed at gunpoint.
A armed gunman came into the store, put an AK-47 to my head and said, if you do not give me money, I'm going to kill her.
And she's still here. She's a rarity, a die-hard Detroiter, but she's getting lonely. The city's population fell from nearly 2 million in the 1950s to 1 million in 2000 and 714,000 now. First came white flight, now black flight. They leave for the suburbs, like Jones's parents, and for other states, like her son and daughter. So many have left, locals coined the term urban prairie. It's not just happening here. Black flight is also emptying homes and tax coffers in Rust Belt manufacturing towns like Cleveland, Ohio, and Buffalo, New York.
We are still a manufacturing nation, but we use relatively few workers to produce products anymore. But inner cities are left with a population that is poorer and less highly educated.
This General Motors plant has recently added workers, but the Motor City now runs largely on automatic pilot, robots replacing residents. The latest wave of departing Detroiters are like Jones, well-educated, middle class, just the people the city needs to rebuild.
The cheapest neighborhood in America is right here in Detroit. You can buy a house on this street on average for about $6,000. It costs $8,000 to tear one down.
That's exactly what Detroit Mayor Dave Bing is doing. The mayor's ordered 1,500 abandoned homes torn down, but it's just not enough. Thousands remain, like this one just across the street, as the flight of middle-class blacks continues.
Are you concerned about continued flight?
Yes, I am concerned about that, and we have to be realistic. There's been so much neglect for such a long period of time that anybody that wants instant gratification, I'm not going to promise that.
That leaves even faithful residents wondering if they can afford to stay.
I'm looking at all of my options. I don't want to leave the city. Who would stay if it's just not happening here? We all have to eat.
That would be one more die-hard Detroiter forced to turn her back on the city she loves. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Detroit.